A Tennessee man took the fight against childhood cancer to the streets over the weekend, running 100 miles in one day to raise awareness for the cause. Joining me now is a true American hero, an inspiring girl dad for all, and the true pride of Olivesburg, Ohio. I've got Johnny Halter checking in with us via Zoom, and you're just a couple of days post a 100-mile run in one day. How's the recovery process going for you, pal?
Man, I'm doing good. My knees look like cantaloupes, but other than that, my body feels good. I thought about going for a nice brisk, 2 or 3 mile run tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a little bit more standard, Johnny. Running for 22 consecutive hours is a bit much. Tell me about that journey, your nonstop run for almost a whole day, and what the support was like from people on social media and then right there in your community coming out to support you.
That was pretty much a decision I had made, days earlier. It had been a couple weeks I'd been thinking about it, but actually I made that decision. I was going to run 100 miles. Last year I ran 75 miles for Hattie and for childhood cancer journey. So I wanted to up that. And being in Knoxville this time, I knew the support would be unreal. I was actually more scared of putting it out there on social media, because that was real at that point once I put it out there, because I knew the support was going to be just fantastic. So I started at midnight, and a lot of people don't know this, but the individuals that were on the bicycles were actually other cancer dads. We had dads that, were still in treatment, dads that had lost children, so that was pretty emotional that they were right there with me the entire time. But as far as the support, as far as everything goes, it was just, it was a spiritual journey, honestly, the whole day. I don't know how many houses I passed, as far as with people with pots and pans out there banging. The sports world's dead when everyone gets pumped up about that, right? Like this guy's running 100 miles, let's go see him. But it was an incredible experience. The news down here caught it. Man, it was crazy. It's crazy.
And that last 10 miles, you ran in like a rainstorm. You felt like that could have come from maybe a higher power. Is that right?
Oh, I know it did. So that last 10 miles, that was probably the best 10 miles of my entire life. I'll never get to experience that. I didn't feel any pain. It was the fastest 10 miles I had ran all day. In my eyes, those were just tears of joy from the heavens, from kids that were in heaven at that point, man. That's what it was in my heart.
Yeah, it's a great cause that you're out there running for. Tell us why this is something that you're supporting. Why is this something that is so near and dear to your heart, if you don't mind sharing your personal experience?
My little girl, Hattie, was diagnosed with AML leukemia when she was 9 months old. She went through intense chemo, radiation, a bone marrow transplant. She's been in remission for almost 2 years now. She'll be 3 in June, but that's why it's near and dear to my heart. To me, it was a worthy cause. Something to get out there. I could go run a 5K tomorrow, but nobody's gonna pay attention, right? But a guy says, hey, I'm gonna go run 100 miles. That makes people turn their head.
Yeah, you certainly caught a lot of people's attention, almost even globally, man, certainly out here in Ohio. What have you heard in terms of feedback from others that you might have inspired, people reaching out to you that said that they've been through a similar battle and journey? And how inspiring has this been for you, inspiring others?
I'm just blessed to have that opportunity, blessed to be able to run that. People have reached out to me all across the country saying, hey, that's super cool. I had an individual asking me what I did to run 100 miles because now they want to run 100 miles. Yeah, right?
I don't think it's just for everybody, but okay.
Yeah. But I was really pumped about that. But that whole situation, man, it was another world.
obviously training for an ultra marathon, it's not something that you can really be ready for, right? How do you get ready to run 100 miles in one day?
I don't know, because I don't think I was ready. I was only running like 30 or 40 miles a week at that point, probably since January. So not like heavy miles, but I knew I could do it. And I don't think it's physical at that point. You can look at that all day. You can look at that. It's not physical. It's all mental and spiritual.
Tell me about the different organizations that you champion, and which ones are you trying to earn money for at this point?
On social media, I came out and I said, hey, you know, obviously it doesn't take a donation to get your butt to the local blood donation center and donate platelets. But platelets, you know, they make a difference in anybody that's fighting cancer, especially children, because they eat them up so quickly. I'm asking people to donate for the cause. There's Tillery's Hustle for Hope, which all that money goes to a lighthouse retreat organization, and they send families to a beach retreat. And these families, these cancer families, get pampered and served and loved on. They get so much fellowship, and it's beautiful. Melissa and I got to go to that, and it was amazing, incredible. The other one is Hearts for Hadley. It's an organization that feeds newly diagnosed cancer families in the hospital. We were one of those families in Knoxville at East Tennessee Children's. It impacted us because we didn't know what we were doing there, what was going on, and somebody came in and said, hey, here's a menu, order something, we'll get it, we'll bring it here, don't worry about a thing. Amazing.
Well, you've certainly inspired a lot of people, Johnny, that I'm sure are going to get out there and are probably going to get those platelets to some people that need them, are going to donate to some of the causes. And to be able to get to this point, a fun fact that a lot of people I'm sure don't know about you is that you actually lived with me one summer in Colorado when we were in college, and you were way ahead of the game with nutrition in terms of being gluten-free. When me and Joe Pa and my friends were ordering pizzas, you were getting arrowroot sandwiches. And I just want to know, how much do you attribute your nutrition knowledge as a young person to what you've become today?
Oh, Brian, I mean, I'm telling you, that's got to be at least 99%, dude. You should have seen how much beet juice I was pounding out there on the trail, man. I mean, I think if you drew my blood right now, it'd be all beet juice.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome, man. Well, it's a good thing that you can run faster than you talk, Johnny. I do love your Southern draw that you have developed. Hey man, thanks so much for joining us, and we're really happy to hear that Hattie's doing well. Just keep loving, supporting each other, and we'll all get through these crazy times together, and hopefully you can inspire some others to get out and do some good.
Appreciate it, man. Love you.
Love you too. Take care.